Good morning. This is Cody Hart for Government Accountability. It's Friday, July 15th. I'm putting this video out to help highlight one of the sections of the recently disclosed full-length video of the Skagit County 2022 Logic and Accuracy Test. You can watch the entire 1-hour video on my website, codyhart.org. But this video is to highlight a part of that, just a few minutes of it that are very significant and that reveal further reasons why Washingtonians generally do not trust the election results in Washington state, and why we're pleading with other states and the federal government to please help us here. We are being held hostage by tyrants that do not want us to have a fair election system and a system that can be trusted, and this video is further proof of that. And to set up what you're about to see, this is part of the Logic and Accuracy Test, in which they put through a number of ballots that have been pre-filled out, and they are testing it to see if they get the results they should be getting from what was filled out. The only problem is, as you find very clearly explained in this video and challenged by me, nobody is checking to see what is on the filled out ballots. They are checking the output if it is the goal of what they want. So this is in the scientific world based on pure political science. This is not a scientific method whatsoever. Anyone who graduated eighth grade junior high science would look at this and say, well, this doesn't make any sense. They're not really checking anything here other than the computer systems are providing the output they want. It is not verifying the input matches the output. That's the basic principle here, and this is video proof of this. You'll see in this, the Secretary of State's representative of this fumbles over herself. She's kind of an embarrassment, really, because these are the people that are supposed to be at a state level overseeing county level operations, and it just generally she's embarrassing and over her head on this stuff. The county really just is operating with nonchalantly here, doing what they believe they'll never get in trouble for, because that's what we found in Washington State. Washington State has the least secure election system in the United States of America. We keep proving it. And so when these elections come out, we have a right to be mad. We have a right to be mad when none of us understand the results. Because the results are not scientific, they are not based on stuff we can trust, and that's what this is all about: educating people on what's really going on. And so when they get mad at their government, they understand that these people potentially were not legally elected following a true election system that should be trusted. So I hope you watch it, I hope you share it, and I hope you ask yourselves, how has this been allowed to go on this long, and why have they not stopped it? Because that is the obvious question everybody should ask, and the answer is very clear. It's because they're benefiting from it, and we all know it. So here you go. Well, right now, and this is the part that I want to make sure I'm not misunderstanding. I've been told that we're not going to check those, but this is the actual test. Is that right?
That's correct.
And then who is checking those then to see if the computer is doing
Actually,
physically examine those?
You don't have to actually. It's easier than that.
Okay.
The results are predetermined. So
That's the word. That's the concern.
No, it's a test. So you're testing the logic and accuracy of the machinery. So the test is determined by rule, by WAC. And so, for instance, and Gabe was kind of talking about the test pattern a little bit prior.
I understand that pattern. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the same for every county. And so it's going to happen. So when the results come out, we know what the results are going to be based on how we've directed via the matrix to mark the deck. So if the deck was mismarked, we're going to see that in the results.
Okay, and so you seem not to understand my question. I've been a part of a lot of quality control programs over the years. Somebody typically has to physically verify that the tested item is correctly marked.
Yeah.
Who is physically confirming? The staff. Is there a record of that? Is there a record of that?
Not anything that I have in WAC or RCW that's required to be given to me.
Okay.
I imagine just for the normal process of the regular prep process for this, for the official, they are required to do a pre-LNA as well. That is also in black. But any evidence of that, again, is gonna be internal, records.
If there's no record, then.
Actually,
if
no,
you're-
no, if there's a record, you would have to, again, submit a request. 'Cause
Right.
let
me finish my question.
Yeah, sure.
You're very excited, I can tell. I am trying to find out how this is verified. Who is keeping a record of if these are properly marked?
We're gonna find that out when we run them, when the results come out. Because it's a
You're misunderstanding my question.
Yeah.
Again, there has to be a physical eyes on these ballots
And there
for
has
this.
been Skagit County elections.
Okay, and that's what I'm trying to find out. Where is that signature or where is that document saying someone confirmed these match that table that we have been looking at?
Again, those are internal documents that, it was an internal process for them. I don't know what this would be.
Is there a document confirming someone has physically looked at these to
Nope.
say there is no document?
There's no
confirming?
requirement for us to have a document that states that we marked the ballots, that we will scan and verify by the results.
Because that is the purpose of the test, is to make sure. Now, if the results come out differently from what we expect, sometimes we pull the thread back to find that, oh, oops, somebody mismarked or double marked or
Okay.
something.
You've answered my question. Thank you.
Okay, Kelly, the bell just rang. You go.
Oh.
So now,